Oh my god, I'm looking tragic right now. Okay, quick PSA before this video starts. I'm like literally, I almost just had an anxiety attack right now because I just found out as I was uploading this video that I actually was using the wrong product. Yeah, this is, in Miriam's words, testing gone wrong. I was supposed to be reviewing the Ellarie CC cream, but ended up getting the BB cream. Two different things. This one is not the color changing one. So you might hear me say that throughout, that it's supposed to morph into me, but it actually wasn't. It's the color that it is. That's why it didn't work for me, because it's not my shade. So I just want to say that first, because I am going to buy the correct product and review that when it comes. I have to obviously reorder it on Sephora. So why am I still uploading it if it's not the right product? Because it took me time, very valuable hours of my life, to film and edit that video, and it was actually Miriam's idea. I was just gonna cry. Like, that's just it. I was just gonna cry. I wasted 5 days waiting for the product to come and filming. Yeah, tears were coming. But she gave me the idea to just let you guys know that in advance. I used the wrong product. I will review the right product. But however, with that being said, everything that I said about this product in the video is still how I feel. And you'll see that later. The only thing that I, was wrong about is this particular one that I reviewed is not the magic color changing one that I thought I was reviewing. So that's why it turned tragic. If you continue to watch or you saw the thumbnail. But yeah, I hope you still enjoy what you can of the video. You can enjoy me looking a hot mess. But yeah, title correction, testing, gone wrong. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Ellarie here. So today's video is going to be all about this Ellarie, what's it called? BB cream that was recommended to me by my friend Miriam NYC on Instagram. We recently went on a trip together and she was raving, like no exag. You know you was raving, girl. She had great things to say about this BB cream that used some sort of technology that adapts to your skin tone. Like it goes on one color and just turns into you, which I was like, I don't know if I believe you, girl. The color she tried, she said went on like white and just melted and turned into like her shade. I know there are other products like this, like foundations that are supposed to do the same thing, like go on one color and just kind of adapt to your skin tone. But I've always been a doubter of those products. I've never tried them before to say whether or not they work or not. I'm sure maybe some of them do. We'll see if this one does. I just didn't want to spend my money on something that I just doubt would work. But I did spend my money on this, so hopefully it does what it's supposed to do. But pretty much it's a BB cream. It comes in 3 shades. The first shade is called Claire's for fair to light skin tones. Then they have a Dore shade, which is for medium skin tones. And that is the one I believe Miriam wore. And she recommended that I get, but I don't know if she knew that they have a 3rd shade called Caramel, and it's for medium to tan skin tones. So that is the one that I bought. I bought Caramel, and it's a 5-in-1 BB cream, a Korean formula for visibly perfect skin, multi-purpose, skincare complexion enhancer, draws on the expertise of Korean technology, enriched with ginseng, with multiple beneficial properties renowned in Korea. The formula adapts to your natural skin tone and helps to even out and mattify the complexion, reduce the appearance of blemishes, refine skin's texture, moisturize and plump the skin, give a non-oily, velvety finish. And your skin is visibly softer, smooth, and beautiful with a silky feel just like baby skin. And I'm gonna apply this with a brush. I normally use my beauty blender, but I just wanted to try to use this brush. This brush is from Tarte. You can use, yes.
Can I fill up my campervan pool of water?
No, we're about to leave in a little bit.
Then I need a pool.
I need you to get dressed, actually. Thank you. Ta-ta.
Wait, can I wear a dress?
I don't care what you wear, girl. Ta-ta. Ta-ta. And let me apply my primer first. This is the YSL Touche Éclat Bleu primer. I'm not having the best brow day. They don't look bad like far away, but up close I'm like, bleh. Okay. I am noticing on the back that it says it lasts about 6 months, which is kind of short. I don't know if that's with all BB creams, but usually foundations last from like 12 to 24 months. You can find that out on the back. I'm sure you guys know by now. The little can on the back shows you how long the product should last before you need to toss it out. But I guess since it's only, what, 1.5 ounces, you probably will go through this in 6 months anyway. So I guess it's not a bad thing. All right, so it comes in a little squeezable tube. So I'm just gonna like squeeze it out on my face. That should be enough. Hopefully it's not too much. It actually looks closer to my skin tone than I thought it was going to be. But we'll see if it matches me perfectly. Blend it in now with my Tarte brush. Oh my, oh my. There I am. What's going on here? I think it does have to set on your skin a while, so I'm hoping this changes shortly. I'm getting real nervous, y'all. I'm getting real nervous. Maybe the technology hasn't turned on yet. If you are just now tuning in, this is not a Halloween tutorial, okay? It's not. Maybe I put too much. You think? I could have put too much. Listen, all my baby hairs up. You know how long it took me to do the baby hairs? Ooh. You know what? Maybe I should have read the directions because I probably applied it wrong. Let me see. Apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure. Oh, because it has SPF 20. I forgot to mention that. It has SPF 20. Oh my god, I can't look at myself right now. Apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure. Reapply at least every 2 hours. Use a water-resistant sunscreen with swimming or sweating. Pretty much just says apply liberally. You know what? To be fair, I'm going to take this off and I'm going to try it again without using so much. Because I'm thinking maybe that's where I went wrong. Maybe I just did too much. I applied it like a foundation when, you know, yeah, I'm just going to take it off and we're going to start over one more time. Okay? I will be back. Okay, so we're starting fresh here, people. I definitely believe in second chances when it comes to makeup. Maybe not these men's, but the makeup. I'll give you another chance, okay? So I'm looking on the Sephora website to see if they have better suggested usage, and they do. They say apply a thin layer after skincare regimen for flawlessly skin. So I think I applied too much because it actually has really good reviews. It has 150 reviews on Sephora, 4.5 stars, well, 4 and like a third a star. And well, you know, Miriam's video is on the website as well. So I'm gonna try to give it another chance and apply it lighter. So this time I'm just gonna do like 2 dots on my forehead, 1 on my nose, and like small spots on my cheeks. I'm gonna start off with a little bit this time because I was looking real ghostly. Still have some on the brush, so. Actually didn't put any primer on this time. But it does say you can wear this as a makeup base, so I'm assuming it kind of works as a primer too. I don't know, y'all. I'm still looking kind of ghostly. I'm assuming maybe it needs to sit on the skin for a little bit to adapt. So I'm just going to work this last little bit in underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to let it sit for a little bit. Think that'll work? We'll see. I spent $40 on this. So it needs to work. Okay. I mean, I'm still a little pasty right now. I definitely look way better than I did the first time I applied it. I clearly had too much. But I'm just going to let this sit for like 15 minutes. And maybe, you know, it hasn't turned on yet, the technology. So I'm just going to let it sit and work in. And hopefully in 15 minutes when I come back, I will look like myself. And not like I baked with cooking flour. Yeah, so it's been about 15 minutes. This is what it looks like up close. As you can see, it looks a little ashy on my complexion, so it's not something that if I did want to wear again, I could wear on its own. I would have to go over it with my foundation, which I'm going to do, and see what it looks like underneath. It is a little heavier. I noticed the formula was a little thick, not heavy, but a little heavier than my normal foundations. Based on the reviews on Sephora, I would say that different complexions have been rating this, because I believe my complexion in anything darker, it just would not work to be worn alone. But I'm gonna try to see what it looks like underneath my foundation, because since it has SPF 20 in it, it seems like it would make a pretty good sunscreen underneath my makeup, which I think my foundations, the only ones that I do have with SPF in it, are only like 15. Just depending on what it looks like, I'm about to put it on and see if it messes with the color or the finish at all. But as of right now, I don't think it's a match for me personally. Like, it just doesn't work. The color doesn't work for me. Never know, they may come out with more, but the whole purpose of these, I believe, is to adapt to your skin tone once on your skin. So it just didn't really adapt well for me. Maybe my skin's not adaptable, I don't know. But like I said, I'm about to go put in some foundation, see what it looks like underneath, and then come back with my final opinion about the Ellarie BB cream. My head wrap, by the way, before I do my review, is from Wrap Queens. I have to say that because I know I'm going to forget, and people have been asking me where my wraps are from. They're from Wrap Queens. All the ones I wear in my snaps, well, I only wear 2, I only have 2. They're both from Wrap Queens. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Ellarie BB cream. I didn't take it off from when I applied it the second time. I just put my foundation on it, and I just realized I didn't put any foundation on my neck. So my neck is still a little light skin right now, but that's because I just have the BB cream on right here. And it doesn't look too bad. Like I said, if I was to use this again, I would use it underneath my foundation, just because the color choices they have right now, the deepest one does not work for me. It was a little too ashy for me. And I would not wear this on its own unless, you know, I was trying to look crazy on purpose. It does have a great amount of SPF in it. So like I said, on, you know, this in the summer or hotter days, if I travel, it would probably be beneficial to wear underneath your foundation if the color doesn't change up your foundation color too much. It didn't change up mine too much, excluding my neck, because I don't have any foundation on my neck. But my face does look pretty normal, as it would be if I just used the foundation that I use alone. But you know, when you want to up the ante on the SPF, it may be beneficial for that. But since it is $40, I don't know if people would just use it as SPF base underneath their foundation. So it kind of just depends on how well it works for you. I know for lighter complexions, maybe not all lighter complexions, but it has great reviews, like I said, and my friend was raving about it. She absolutely loves it. So it's definitely something you're gonna have to go in Sephora and color match and see if any of the 3 color options they have work for you. Because I think it would be possibly worth the money if you could find one of the 3 shades that worked well with your skin tone, that you could wear it by itself. Like, if I could wear this shade by itself, I would probably wear this a lot because of the SPF. Not even, and I keep saying hot in summer days because I'm looking outside and it's really gloomy, the sun is not out at all. But anytime the sun is out, whether or not it's hot or not, it can be cold in the winter, anytime the sun's rays are hitting your skin, it's always good to be wearing something with SPF on your entire body, your face included. So ex-nay all the times where I was saying in the summer, not just in the summer. So back to my original point, it would probably be beneficial for those who could find their shade because of the SPF benefit, and because you could wear it alone. It could be something you throw on when you leave the house without having to put anything else on top, because I think that's the purpose of these anyway. I mean, even though you can use them as a primer, the purpose is to just put it on and have like a great nice veil without, you know, that foundation unnatural look that some foundations tend to give off, you know, a natural way, you know. And I look very natural right now, don't I? I look very natural. I don't have any concealer on, so this is just basically this primer and my foundation. And I did put some bronzer on, the CoverGirl Ebony Bronzer. My highlight is Lucy, Gerard Cosmetics, Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, and the Fenty, what is it, the Balm? The gloss. She only has one, so the Fenty Beauty Gloss. That's all I have on my face right now. But I do feel like it does what it says on the back as far as mattifying and not feeling oily, because even the very first time I applied it, where it looked terrible, it didn't feel oily at all. So with all that being said, my final opinion is the final opinion I have in every video where I do a review. Go to Sephora, color match, try it on yourself, get a feel for it. Like I said, it's a little bit heavier than my normal foundation, so you have to see if that bothers you or not. Doesn't usually bother me. I'm used to just having layers and layers on and being fine. So my opinion is probably biased when it comes to how heavy it feels, but it is thicker. Go to Sephora, color match yourself, see how it feels on the skin. You do want to let it sit, even though it doesn't say on the packaging that it needs to sit in order to adapt to your skin tone. I did find like the longer it was on, even in that 15 period time, it did kind of switch up in color. So I would just test patch a little bit, walk around with it, see how it feels, and then get your final opinion by trying it on yourself at the store. It has the potential to be a great product if the shades work for you. But you have my opinion, and if you want to have my opinion on anything else, make sure you guys let me know what else you want me to review in the comments. But until next time, love you guys. Mwah.